All right, so we have just completed the Ninja two-digit multiplication sheet, and we have submitted it right here into Canvas. And now we're going to work on the next worksheet for the day. This is multiplying three-digit numbers by two-digit numbers. So I can click right here to download the PDF. I can open it up and I can print it, or I can simply show my steps and write my answers down on a line sheet of paper. Let's go through the first four set of problems together. So here we are. We're going to be taking a look at 36 multiplied by 180. So first things first, I am going to take a look at my one spot. So I'm going to do 6 multiplied by 180. So first I'm going to do 6 times 0 gives me 0. 6 times 8 gives me 48. I write my 8 down below, carry my 4, and I'm going to do 6 times 1 gives me 6 plus my 4 gives me 10. And so we have 1080. That's what 6 times 180 would equal. And now I'm going to move on to the next part, which would be multiplying 30 by 180. Now remember, this is 30 because the 3 is in the tens position. You can think of 36 as 30 and 6. So that's why we did 6 times 180. Now we're doing 30 times 180. So we're going to do 3. First, we need to put our placeholder here of 0, right? Because we've already done the one spot of 6. And now we're going to do 3 times 0 to get 0. We're going to do 3 times 8 to get 24. So I'm going to write my 4 down below. I'm going to carry my 2 up above. And now I'm going to do 3 times 1 gives me 3. Plus my 2 gives me 5. So 30 multiplied by 180 gives me 5,400, just like we see here. Put my commas in there, and now I'm going to add these two together. So 0 plus 0 gives me 0. 0 plus 8 gives me 8, and 0 plus 4 gives me 4, and then we have 6 here. So my final answer would be 6,480, right, if we add these two products together. All right, let's take a look at the next problem here. We have 52 multiplied by 893. So I'm going to first start off by looking at 52 down below, and I'm going to multiply 2 times 893, and then I'm going to multiply 50 times 893, because we can break that 52 up into 2 and 50. So we're going to do 2 times 3 to get 6, 2 times 9 to get 18, write my 8 down below, carry my 1 into the hundredths place. And now we're going to do 2 times 8 to get 16, plus that 1 we have up above. So now we have 1,786. And now we're going to move on to the tens. So I'm going to do 50 multiplied by 893. First off, I need to write a 0 down here because we're done with the ones, right? We already did that 2 multiplied by 893. So I write my 0 down there because we're moving on to the tens place of 50. So now 50 multiplied by 3, or 5 times 3, that's going to give us 15. We're going to carry our 1 up above the 9. We're done with the 3 now. We're going to do 5 times 9 to get 45, plus our 1 to get 46. Write my 6 here, done with the 9. And I'm going to carry that 4 from our 46. Now I'm going to do 5 times 8 to get 40, plus that 4 we have up above. So now we have 44. And we have multiplied the 2 by 893 and also the 50 times 893. All right, and we can write our answers right here if we wanted. And now we're going to, of course, add the two products together. I'm going to put my comma in the correct place so that way I don't forget. And now I have 6 plus 0 equals 0. 8 plus 5 equals 13. We're going to carry our 1 into the hundredths place. Now we're going to do 1 plus 8 gives me, or 1 plus 7 gives me 8. Plus 6 gives me 14. Write my 4 down here. Carry my 1 to the thousandths place. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Plus 4 gives me 6. And then I just have my 4 over here. So my final answer would be 46,436. All right, now we're going to look at the next problem. I know this may seem repetitive, but really this is a skill that will help us multiply decimals together. So we'll look at my ones place here. Multiply that first by 125. Well, I actually just know that 1 times 125 is going to be 125 itself. So I'm going to just write that down here. And now I'm going to move on to my tens place, 40, right? Because we can break up 41 into 1 and 40. So now we're multiplying 40 by 125. So I need to write my 0 here because we're done with the 1. Okay, so this is a placeholder saying that we aren't going to have anything new in our ones place. And then we move on to our tens, which is 40. So we're going to do 40 times 125. First things first, 4 times 5 gives us 20. I write my 0 down here, carry my 2. 4 times 2 gives me 8, plus my 2 gives me 10. So I'm going to write my 0 here, carry my 1. 4 times 1 gives me 4, plus that 1, that's going to give us 5. So now we have 5,000 plus 125. So 5 plus 0 gives us 0. 2 plus 0, 1 plus 0. And now we have 5,125 is our final answer. All right, we have one more that we're going to do together before I let you guys complete the rest of the worksheet on your own. We have 0 times 5 to start out. Well, I know that 0 times all these numbers is going to give me just 0, right? And now I'm going to do 30 times 875, or put my placeholder there of 0 just like I have before, and now do 3 times 875. So 3 times 5 is 15, carry my 1. 3 times 7 is 21, plus my 1 gives me 22, carry my 2 in front, right? Carry that 20, or in this case 200. And now I'm going to do 3 times 8 of 24, plus that 2, that's going to give me 26. And let's think about this. 875 is just under 1,000. And so if we were to do 30 times 1,000, well, we'd end up with 30,000. But here, since 875 is just a little less than 1,000, it makes sense that we would end up with the final answer of 26,250, because that's just below 30,000. So sometimes it makes sense to go back and just reason through your work to ensure that you are multiplying and adding the two products together to get your final answer. All right, hopefully this helps. You guys have the rest of the worksheet to complete on your own. So one more time, you're going to hop back right here to the worksheet. You're going to complete the next 3 rows on your own, and then you are going to submit that worksheet back here in Canvas, right under 3-digit multiplication, submit here, and then you will be complete for the day. All right? Nice job, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helps out. Enjoy your weekend.